In a world where art captures the essence of human history and emotion, a daring few dare to seize it, not with the stroke of a brush, but through the shadows of the night. Imagine a world where the greatest masterpieces, the epitomes of human creativity and expression, become the objects of desire not just for their breathtaking beauty, but also for their irresistible allure to those hidden in the shadows. A world where the silent walls of the world's most revered museums and galleries whisper tales of audacious thefts and daring escapades. Art, in its myriad forms, has always been a mirror to our souls, a testament to our histories, and a beacon of our cultures. But beyond these profound roles, it has also been a magnet for the cunning and the audacious. Not everyone is content with merely admiring art. Some crave to possess it, to steal it, to make it their own. Take, for instance, the hushed corridors of the Louvre, home to the enigmatic smile of the Mona Lisa. In 1911, this sanctuary of art became a crime scene. When the sun rose, the world's most famous smile had vanished, stolen by a thief who slipped away as silently as the night itself. Or consider the quiet elegance of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, a haven for art lovers. In 1990, it fell prey to one of the largest art heists in history, with over $500 million worth of art vanishing into the thin air of a cold March night. And who can forget the audacious theft at the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam in 2002? Two thieves, a broken window, and a handful of Van Gogh's masterpieces gone before the first light of dawn. These are but a few instances in a long list of art heists that have shocked the world. Each heist, a tale of audacity and cunning, each theft, a testament to the irresistible allure of art. From the Louvre in Paris to the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, no treasure trove of art has been impervious to the cunning of thieves. The Mona Lisa, a face known to millions, disappeared from sight in 1911. This wasn't a trick of the light or a clever illusion, but rather the result of a daring theft that would stun the world and forever change the way we protect art. It was on a quiet August morning that the world's most famous smile vanished from the walls of the Louvre. The theft was so audacious, so bold, that it took more than 24 hours for anyone to even notice she was missing. The thief was an Italian handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia, who had previously worked at the Louvre and knew its labyrinthine corridors well. His plan was simple, yet effective. He hid inside the museum overnight, then, dressed in a white smock like the museum staff, removed the Mona Lisa from the wall. He took the painting, still encased in its protective glass, tucked it under his arm, and simply walked out of the building. The aftermath of the theft was immediate and widespread. The French police and detectives worked tirelessly, but the trail quickly went cold. The media, on the other hand, had a field day. The Mona Lisa's disappearance was front-page news around the world, and the empty space on the Louvre's wall became a tourist attraction in its own right. For 2 years, the world held its breath, waiting for the enigmatic smile to resurface. The Mona Lisa's disappearance had a profound impact on global art security. For the first time, museums and galleries started to understand the extent to which their collections were vulnerable. The theft led to a complete overhaul of museum security systems, ushering in the use of alarms, surveillance cameras, and more robust procedures to protect precious artworks. A masterpiece gone, slipping through the fingers of the world for 2 years, igniting a media frenzy, and forever changing the course of art security. The Mona Lisa's theft, while a tragedy in its own right, served as a wake-up call to the world, reminding us all of the value, the allure, and the fragility of art. In 1990, the art world woke up to the shocking news of the largest art theft in history. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston, Massachusetts, a quiet sanctuary of art and culture, was the stage for a heist that would go down in the annals of art crime. In the early hours of March 18th, 2 men dressed as police officers approached the museum. They claimed to be responding to a disturbance call. The guards, assuming the men were officers of the law, allowed them entry, a decision they would soon regret. Once inside, the thieves revealed their true intentions. Overpowering the guards, they swiftly secured them in the museum's basement. With the guards incapacitated and the alarm system neutralized, they had free rein. The museum was their oyster, and they were ready to pluck the pearls. Over the next hour and 21 minutes, they committed an audacious act of theft. They cherry-picked 13 pieces of art, including works by Vermeer, Rembrandt, and Manet, worth an estimated $500 million. Their modus operandi was not one of a refined art connoisseur. They slashed paintings from their frames, leaving jagged remnants of canvas behind. The audacity of their actions was matched only by the value of the art they stole. And then, as quickly as they had come, they were gone. With an empty museum and a pair of bound guards as their only witnesses, they disappeared into the night, leaving behind a void that has yet to be filled. Despite the efforts of international law enforcement and a $10 million reward, the stolen artworks remain elusive. The empty frames still hang in the museum, a haunting reminder of what once was. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in the art world. A $500 million heist carried out with brazen audacity and ruthless efficiency. In just 81 minutes, $500 million worth of art vanished into the night, leaving behind empty frames and a mystery that still haunts us today. On a December night in 2002, two of Vincent van Gogh's masterpieces disappeared from the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. Like a scene from a suspenseful thriller, the audacious theft unfolded under the cover of darkness. The stolen pieces were none other than View of the Sea at Scheveningen and Congregation Leaving the Reformed Church in Nuenen. Two iconic works that encapsulated Van Gogh's unique blend of raw emotion and masterful technique. The thieves, with an uncanny precision, managed to avoid the museum's security system. They scaled the museum's walls, bypassed infrared sensors and cameras, and shattered a window to gain entry. The audacity and meticulous planning of the heist left everyone shocked. The broken window was the only evidence of the daring intrusion, a silent testament to the thieves' brazen act. Art crime experts were baffled by the heist. The precision and speed with which the theft was executed suggested a level of professionalism rarely seen in art thefts. The thieves were in and out in a matter of minutes, leaving the alarm ringing in an empty museum. Animated diagrams help us visualize the sequence of events. From scaling the exterior wall to bypassing the security system, each step was executed with a chilling precision. The thieves moved swiftly and silently through the museum, heading straight for the Van Gogh paintings. They knew exactly what they were after and where to find it. Expert opinion suggests this wasn't a random act of vandalism, but a carefully orchestrated operation. The choice of paintings, the method of entry, and the swift escape all point to a team that knew exactly what they were doing. Yet despite the sophistication of the heist, the thieves left one crucial piece of evidence behind: a hat. As investigators delved into the case, they discovered that the hat contained DNA evidence. This led to the arrest of two suspects, but the paintings remained missing. Despite extensive searches, the masterpieces seemed to have vanished into thin air. As the sun rose over Amsterdam's canals, two priceless pieces of art were already far from reach, leaving behind a broken window and a stunned world. The Van Gogh heist serves as a stark reminder of the audacity of art thieves and the vulnerability of even the most guarded treasures. The audacious heists sent shockwaves through the world, sparking international manhunts and a race against time to recover the stolen masterpieces. In the wake of these audacious thefts, the world's leading law enforcement agencies, including Interpol and the FBI, launched extensive investigations. These were no ordinary criminal cases. They were intricate puzzles, often spanning across borders, languages, and legal jurisdictions. The hunt for the stolen art was not merely about recovering valuable items. It was about reclaiming pieces of our shared human history. In the aftermath of these heists, the art world underwent a dramatic transformation. Museums and galleries globally bolstered their security measures, employing cutting-edge technology and rigorous protocols to protect their collections. Meanwhile, the public's fascination with these daring thefts brought about a heightened appreciation for art, turning once overlooked pieces into iconic symbols of our culture. Despite the challenges, there have been victories in the fight against art crime. Some of the stolen masterpieces have found their way back home. The Mona Lisa, for example, was recovered in Florence, Italy, 2 years after its theft. The joy of its return was shared worldwide, a testament to the profound connection we share with art. Yet, the recovery of stolen art is often a complex and lengthy process. Many pieces, including those from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist and the Van Gogh Museum theft, remain missing to this day. Their empty frames serve as a stark reminder of what was lost, but also as a symbol of hope for their eventual return. Art theft is a crime against all of us. It robs us of our heritage, our history, and the creative expression that makes us human. But the efforts to recover stolen art, the tireless pursuit of justice, and the global appreciation for these masterpieces are proof of a deeper truth. In the end, the value of art transcends the canvas, igniting passions that can lead to both creation and crime. The stories of these audacious heists remind us of the unbreakable bond between humanity and the art we cherish.